Hello, Flosstube friends. This is Stephanie with Kate's Crafts, and I've been gone a while. I'm sorry about that, but October and November just kind of flew by. I've had a lot of work trips, and I had a little bit of a vacation with my family, and yeah, it just flew. So I apologize for the gap in videos. But if you're here, you found me. This is my Flosstube channel. It is a channel about cross stitch. So hopefully that's what you're in the mood for. Um, and if you're returning and coming back, thank you so much. Again, I apologize for the gap in videos. I need to get better about that. I am going to try and do Flossmas, and today is December 3rd, which Flossmas started 2 days ago for most everyone else, but I will be honest. I'm just late. I'm late getting started, and I live. Most of you know, I think I live in Michigan, and I am not too far from the Oxford, Michigan area. And we had a very horrible event at the high school in Oxford earlier this week, and it's unraveling to be a pretty crazy, tragic story, no matter which way you shake it. And I think mentally, it's just really impacted me. I personally don't know anyone there, but many of friends know people who are there and have been impacted and have kids there, and it's just very close to home. So a lot of feelings this week, and a lot of talking to my young kids about why they're not in school this week because the schools were closed, and having those kind of discussions with my young kids is, parenting's hard. It's hard. Um, so yeah, so I needed some mental health time for me. So I appreciate your patience and understanding of my delay. I am here. I have some coffee and my cross stitch winter. Well, it's not really cross stitch. It's more like knitting, maybe. I don't know. Stitchy mug that I love, and I've got some coffee. And it's just kind of one of those cold winter days here. So I am going to do Flossmas is essentially when the Flosstube community tends to upload very short videos opening some advents and showing our stitching progress on whatever project we've picked, um, with a daily update all the way from now through Christmas. And I plan to do that. Although since I haven't had a Flosstube, I do have a couple whips and things to show you today. So today will be a little bit longer, kind of a combo video, but I'm not going to go into haul or anything like that, and we'll just kind of focus on my plans. I actually, for those who watched my Flossmas last year, I didn't have any Stitchy Advents last year because I had really just gotten into Flosstube and whatnot in the fall. So they were all long gone, sold out. But this year I have two. I have two Stitchy Advents. I do have my wine Advent again. I actually have two wine Advents, but one's delayed. No worries. It gets here. It'll be a January present, wine presents in January as well. And then I also have a Bon Maman, the jelly and jam spread company has a little individual jams and jellies and spreads and honey. And I also have a Lego Star Wars, but I don't have that here today because my kids have it right now. So I forgot to bring that one over here. So I'm going to do the stitching stuff first. Sorry, I'm going to do the stitching stuff first, and then I'm going to do the advents and kind of wrap up with a little bit of a life update and keep this to a little shorter version of a Flosstube, but long for Flossmas. So I'm going to start with my whips. I need some coffee. And since it's been a hot minute since you guys have seen me, I actually don't have that much because with all my traveling, I didn't have that much stitching, which is kind of sad. But I did have, like I said, I did have a family trip. My husband ran the Chicago Marathon, so he and I went to Chicago for a weekend. I was down in Florida for work, and I got to meet Athena from Stitching Goddess Designs. If you're not watching her, you should be. We met up at Universal, and we got to do all things Harry Potter and Universal Jurassic Park and the Mummy and King Kong and all that fun stuff, and some Christmas shopping. And and then I was down at Disney for the 50th anniversary of Magic Kingdom on October 1st as well. So I've had a couple little jaunts out, so I don't have a ton of stitching, but um, I do have my Mickey ears on, and these are tie into one of the Advents I got, which we'll get to in a minute. But first, I do have a finish. I actually have a SAF. I haven't fully finished it, but I wanted to try doing a Mill Hill kit because so many folks stitch on Mill Hill and do beading. And so the other night, I guess it took me 2 nights, I stitched this Mill Hill ornament, and it's pineapple. So it's got the beading, and then it has like a larger bead up here. And but yeah, this was super fun. I hadn't stitched on this kind of perforated paper before, and I had not done this many beads. I had done a couple beads and a button on one of my 12 days of stitching last year, so new for me. So I just need to trim it out and then put a back on it. My backside is not too bad, not too bad. I did carry a bunch, but that's okay. So yeah, so I had that. I also have worked on my Silver Creek samplers. Sorry about the glare. My Christmas list. And so I made some progress on that. I am stitching this on a 25 count opalescent vanilla latte from Brandy at Stitch Me. I'm stitching 1/1, and I'm doing a combination of the DMC colors as well as stitching with the Housewives Priscilla's color changes. So she had swapped in some fancy floss, but she stitched it more on blue. I'm going more with, like I said, it's vanilla latte. So this is where I am. And I'm thinking the last time you guys saw it, probably just said woolen sweaters. I know I filled in the sweater. I did the turkey. I started the reindeer and did the star, and then I did the flying reindeer for sure. But I'm not sure how much of the tree and the car you guys have seen. So that was fun. Trying to make my way down. And hopefully I'll touch this again in December for Christmas stitching. I also have a new start. Zipper. I'm doing the Cuisine Française from the French Kitchen series, and this is the like box to hold all of the different pieces that go with that. And I am stitching this on 32 count, and I think it's called Chocolate Milk. Exactly, I don't remember offhand who it's from. I know I bought it at 123 Stitch, and I am at 32 count. I'm stitching it 2/2. I just have the start there, the one little bottle. I'm doing a center start, which I haven't done in a while. I'm doing the center start, and I'm doing that because I didn't feel like counting out my fabric, and I know it's big enough, but I didn't want to deal with counting it out, so I just did a center start. That's fine. Oh, and I think the only color I'm missing is this border color, so it made sense to start in the center and work my way out. Anyway, no big deal. I have 2 more whips, and these you've seen before. This one is Henna Mandala with by Ink Circles, and I'm stitching this with Sulky, so it's 1 strand of Sulky 12 weight. I believe the blendable color is Caramel Apple. I want to say it's like 4010, but you can see the variegation. And the fabric is, I want to say 18 count or 20 count from Brandy at Stitch Me, and it's from a Friday Night Fight Night. It might be like Grog or Dune or something like that. I think it's one of her neutrals. And I'm making this as a gift, so I'm almost halfway done, right? You can see the center here. Just have to kind of fill that in. So I'm making my way down, but I like this one so far. This is really good for travel stitching when I have time. And then last but not least is my big whip, which you guys have seen before. This was my focus piece for most of the year. I'm using this for my full coverage fanatics, 21,000 stitches in 2021. I am not achieving, but that's okay because they're doing another one for 22,000 in 2022, and now I can pace myself better. This is my Heaven and Earth Designs. It is Floral Bird of Paradise. Artist is Joe Lynch, and I am stitching this with a called for DMC 2/1 on 18 count white Aida from Michaels. And the last time you guys saw this, I was like, here. I've done so much. I love this. Isn't that great? I think it's looking great. You can see this is all filled in here with 3865 and 3770 to kind of give it that modeling. There's actually stitching there. And because this is full coverage, I have not filled in, like I said, I have filled in there. I haven't filled in outside of the orange yet. But this piece will be 25 inches by 25 inches when it's done, and this is an 11 by 17 Q snap, so you can kind of see how far I'm getting. I love it. Oh, and my needle minder there is the Chains of Tiki Room. This is from Abby Topknot Stitcher. I think I got it over the summer, though. I don't know that she still has it. I think I got it on clearance, or got one of the last ones. Oh, actually, I have a two-sided needle minder on this one. And on my back, I have my Dole Whip from Fangirl Fibers. But there's my back of my Hade. Again, a little messy, not too bad. So those are my whips. And I think I got, I want to say 7,000 or 8,000 stitches on this since the last time you've seen it. So yeah, a lot of focus on that one. I don't know that I'll touch that again in December if I'm going to make that my focus piece for 22,000 stitches in 2022, but it'll either be that or I have a mini White Magnolia as a mini Hade in progress as well, and I have like a page and a half done on that out of 12 pages of a mini. So I may focus on that one and see how far I could get for the year. I gotta finalize my plans. It's on my list of things to do. Whip Go and stitching challenges and all of the fun stuff. So that's it for my whips. So let me show you my Stitchy Advents first. I got two, as I said. The first one is from Forbidden Fiber Co. And that one, I tried to open. I didn't really peek, but I tried to open them, at least the sticker part, so there wasn't so much crinkling. Except for this first one, I left it so you could see she's wrapped them in this like iridescent cellophane. So on the odd days, we get a stitching, whether it's fabric or needle minder or other items. And then on the even days, we get an envelope which has a part of the pattern in it. So, and this is her Yule Ball. So it's like a winter, celestial, winter themed cross stitch box. So let's see what we have. Sorry, crinkles. Ooh, fabric. While dreaming up the thread colors for this pattern, we wanted to create a fabric with subtle coloring so that it would enhance your project rather than diminish it. We feel like we were able to do just that with this new colorway, Mythical. And I have the 36 count linen. Let's see. And it is a fat 8. It's got like some, lighting's kind of blowing it out. It's got some like a pinkish mauve undertones in it, which you can kind of see there when I pull it back. That's really pretty. I love that. It's very nice to see how that stitches up. I'm sure it'll be great. All right, and day 2. Now, if this is like last year, you got a chunk of the pattern and a floss. Oh, yep, I've been trying to stay away from spoilers. So yep, we have a pattern, and the pattern comes in like pieces. So there's no cover picture. It's a mystery sale, so I can't show it to you. And it only shows, like, I think, like the color that we're getting. So it kind of jumps around a little bit. This is really pretty, diamond. And it's not like a white white. It actually blends in with the fabric pretty well. Again, oh, there we go. It's really nice. It's kind of like a 3865, but it's a little bit more like beige than cream. I really like that. That's very pretty. And then the third day, this one kind of came unwrapped, is a project bag. And it's meant to look like the stars in the night sky. How pretty is that? Love that. It's got the moon only on one side, but it's got the pattern on the back. And then it has this adorable charm. It's almost like a constellation, like a celestial unicorn. It's so pretty. I love it. Sorry about that. I'm back. It was an instant for you, but I had a little interruption here, so apologize. And now to the Mickey ear portion of the program. I also have got Fangirl Fibers. Their Advent, and it is Holidays in the Magic Kingdom. Loves Mickey pants. And look at all of the bags have like a little Tinkerbell on it. How cute is that? Let's see here. So I have 3 days to catch up on. Oh, we got some DMC. And I think, if I remember correctly, because I did see a spoiler for this, I think the second is the same, like more DMC. Yep. Yeah, look at that. There's kind of floss toss. Pretty. We got one red in there. Those are some good Disney colors. Let's see what the third is. Oh, fabric. Now this one, I don't think we got to pick like what our fabric was. It says iridescent 14 count Ada. It's cute, iridescent. And if you've seen, so this is not opalescent, but if you've seen what Disney's doing for their 50th anniversary, they have the iridescent collection, and it is this like pink and blue and purple, which, there we go. I don't know why it's blowing out the purples and pinks. You can see that's kind of a tie-dye look. And this is 14 count Ada. And this is a pretty, I don't know if this is made to fit the pattern. We don't have that yet, so I'm hoping that this will go with that, but let's see. I think that would be cute. Very cute. So that's 3 days of that. So that is the end of my Stitchy Advents. Now I'm going to do what I would like to call the like lifestyle Advents, depending on your lifestyle, of course. I need to find a Disney Advent. I didn't have any good Disney Advents. Someone needs to make a non-Stitchy like Disney Advent. Although I guess it would probably have to be Disney because otherwise Disney would sue you for doing it, but that's okay. All right, so the first one I'm doing, like I said, I'll show you the box. So it's Bon Maman. This is 24 mini fruit spread and honey, and they come in this little box. You pop out the windows. So I did this kind of in place of my cheese calendar from last year. I couldn't find a cheese calendar this year. They sold out super fast, but I found that, and it's cute. And even if I don't like every flavor, I'm sure these would make cute gifts. So the first had, I already called these out because that's too hard to pop out on the call or on the video. So this one is strawberry rhubarb spread. I mean, look at how cute that is. Just a little palm size. I love it. And then the second day is the seedless raspberry spread. And the third, I'm really excited to try this one, lemon yuzu spread. So, I mean, how cute. I'm a sucker for little jars and I don't know about you guys. Um, so I'm looking forward to trying these. Um, like I said, I may even give some as gifts to like teacher gifts or to have out when we usually Christmas Eve we do at my house and with the family. And we do like appetizers. We'll do like a charcuterie board and like kind of app snack stuff. So like some of this would be good. And then we do a Christmas brunch too. All right. My favorite advent calendar is the Costco wine calendar. I was able to secure one again this year. Very lucky for that. And for those that don't know, they do a 25 bottle, half bottles size. I know Aldi and I think Kroger and at least a couple other folks had quarter bottle, like the little split size. These are actually like half bottles. So um, because I'm doing 3 right now, I'm not going to be partaking in any, especially because it's a little bit earlier in the day. Um, but I will periodically be able to enjoy a beverage and share with you how it tastes. But for today, since we're catching up, I'm not going for all 3 at once. Sorry. So day 1 was the Strut King Chardonnay from Italy. Doesn't say what part of Italy. I'm guessing it's just a blend since it's not, there's no DOCG in here. And then the second day, I did take a little taste. So this one's open, but it's called Portrait of a Wallflower, and it's a Merlot. And this is from Portugal. And you know, honestly, this doesn't even taste like a Merlot. It tastes more like it's more like it's got like a little bit of Syrah or Mourvedre in it. It's not just Merlot. And then today's, the third day, is Stacks and Stones Sauvignon Blanc from France. And I am a fan of Sauvignon Blanc, so that should be good. So maybe this weekend I'll have that. But very exciting. I'm very excited for Advent. As you can see, I'm not decorated for Christmas yet. Hopefully this weekend. I also am having a big crafty day tomorrow. I'm working on some Christmas gifts and not necessarily stitching, but just doing general like sewing and craft stuff, and we'll see how that goes. And then, you know, I really hope to be able to settle in and calm down a little bit and get into like the Christmas spirit and start decorating and get my trees up and everything. So I would love for you guys to leave a comment down below. I don't have any with me today, but I do have a number of charts that I'm going to send to some folks who leave comments. So tomorrow's video, I'll make sure I have one of my charts to send out for those who comment tomorrow. But down below, are you decorated for Christmas? I feel like I'm the last one. So let me know down in the comments if you've decorated already. Have you put up your tree? And if you do like a real tree or a fake tree, I'd love to know. All right. Take care, everybody. Take care of your mental health. Hug your kids. Try and enjoy the season. Get your booster. Wear a mask. All the things. um, and like I said, just take care of yourself. Take care of your friends. Check on people. Make sure they're okay. And I hope you have a great night. And we'll be back tomorrow for a quick, short update, and we'll get back into regular Flossmas. So, love you guys. Thanks again for watching. And if you don't already, come find me on Instagram. Give me a follow. I'd love to follow you back and see what everyone else is working on for Christmas and the holidays. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.